A sonar search for the Argentine submarine that disappeared on November the 15th has made a new contact in the South Atlantic, according to the Navy. Ara San Juan went missing with 44 crew members on board in the South Atlantic, with an explosion being detected near the time and location it vanished from. The latest sonar contact will be investigated by the remotely operated Russian Panther Plus submarine, while the U.S. oceanographic research vessel Atlantis continues searching the area. The Ara San Juan went missing on November the 15th with all 44 crew members still aboard. A sonar search has now made a new contact in the South Atlantic, near where the vessel went missing. Argentina has received help from 13 countries in its search for the San Juan submarine. It has abandoned hope of finding survivors and is concentrating only on finding the vessel. In the last message from the submarine, it reported that seawater had entered the ventilation system, causing a battery on the diesel-electric vessel to short-circuit and start a fire. The last known image of Ara San Juan, spotted by a Falklands Island account as it left port, a new sonar contact has been made in the South Atlantic. The Navy said that an unusual noise heard in the ocean near the last known position of the San Juan, 3 hours after its final contact, was consistent with an explosion. Other reported contacts detected weeks ago amounted to nothing, with some arising from a fishing boat which sank years previously. The tragedy led to the firing of Admiral Marcelo Soler, head of Argentina's Navy, earlier this month. Captain Enrique Baby, head of the search operation for the Ara San Juan, said that the Navy will be ending its rescue mission more than 2 weeks after the sub vanished. Experts said the crew only had up to 10 days of oxygen if the sub remained intact under the sea. This prompted the Argentine Navy to end rescue efforts for the 44 missing crew of Ara San Juan more than 2 weeks after it vanished. Some family members of the lost crew have denounced the Navy's response to the sub's disappearance, as well as the age and condition of the vessel. President Mauricio Macri has promised a full investigation. The crew's families demanded that Argentina's Navy reverses the decision to stop looking for survivors, despite experts saying they would have only had enough air for 10 days. The crew's families demanded that Argentina's Navy reverses the decision to stop looking for survivors. At the sub's home naval base in Mar del Plata shortly after the Navy announced they won't be looking for survivors any longer, relatives reacted with heartbreak. Some hugged and fell on their knees sobbing near a fence crowded with blue and white Argentine flags, rosary beads and messages of support. Others took to social media to pay homage to their loved ones. "I stay with this image," Jessica Gopar said in a tweet that included a photo of her husband, submarine officer Fernando Santilli, smiling and holding their young son in his arms. "He is the most beautiful being that God could have put on my path 13 years ago," she wrote. "He is a hero who must be recognized along with his 43 other crew members."